I would almost guarantee you guys, most of you, if not all of you, will understand what I'm about to explain. When you start to do this, you will see. People will start to literally despise you when you start to level up in life. And we already know this. Not every single person in the world will. But most of the people around you, if you have average kind of people around you, not even close, just around you. Just when you go out and about, you see people around. Most people are average as average can become. Depending on where you live too. If you come from bigger places, you won't really maybe be seen in that kind of light, but you come from a smallish place. There's not a lot of successful people in smallish places. So, because of that, when you are Mr. or Mrs. Successful, you don't even have to be massively successful. Just enough to the point where you look 100% like you're above average. You're going to get a lot of dirty looks, especially from people you used to know. And that's a fact. People will start to act really weird around you. Because those types of people, they cannot change if their lives fucking depended on it. It would literally take them it would literally take for a saber-tooth tiger to come back from 10,000 BC and start chasing them around for them to change. They feel so comfortable and so like they already have life good and all this kind of stuff, so all their ambitions out the window. They can't see the bigger picture. They can't put in the work. They can't put in the sacrifice to actually make life what they want it to be. So that's what happens, man. When you have the wrong mindset, it's going to kill your ambition. You have to see life, and especially for men, you have to see life as a masculine war. The masculine life, you have to really see that as a war, because it is. If you don't view it that way, you will lose as a male. It's a little different for women, but as for men, you have to see it that way, or you will fucking lose. So, when you make a lot of changes in your life, when you change for the better all the time, people are going to start acting really weird around you. Like, you're not the person you used to be. Of course not, you idiot. Of course not. That's the point. We're supposed to change. We're supposed to make progress. People that don't change want to make you feel guilty for making positive changes, for doing positive things, for doing better, for becoming more successful. People will shame, a lot of average people in the world will shame people like me, and probably people like you, for doing better, for wanting to do better. Oh, you have an ego. Oh, this, oh, that. Look, he or she has an ego. No, you have an ego because you have low self-esteem because you're an idiot. That's what it is. Oh, he has an ego now. No. It's called being a realist. This is what it actually is. But people have become so soft today. They want to think they know what's going on and all this, and they're all spiritual and they're all emotional or all like this. You're out of your fucking mind. You don't get real life. You're weak as piss. And piss is pretty weak. These people have no backbones and they want to shame. They use shaming language to make us look like terrible, bad people, when we're actually the more solid people that could actually do the right things for others. We could actually have families. We could actually provide for others. We could actually do good things for others. They couldn't even do something for themselves, let alone anybody else. They're the real ones with the ego. They're the real ones with low self-esteem that can't do anything They need help. A lot of help. But hey, I'm the bad person. You guys are the bad people. No, we are your fathers. Do not disrespect your parents like that. We just want the best for you. We're just trying to push you. If you were my son and acted that way, I would literally go to your room and beat the fuck out of you. And not literally. Obviously. We're joking a little bit. But you would be told, and you will start to do the right things. It is unacceptable to be a little pissworm today. Most people can't do anything, man. Like, you can't do anything. Everything about you is everything I hate. I just can't stand most people, bro. The shit they say, the shaming language, the way they think, their mindsets. Saying people like us have big egos. No, we've actually got results. Look at the results. Look at the hard work. Look at the engraved work. Look at the work ethic. It's called real results. It's called real confidence. But they want to use shaming language and say we have egos. No. That's what you want to say to make yourself look or feel better. That is the truth. But they want to put us into a corner. Oh, and make us feel like we done something wrong. Oh my God, we have an ego. No. We've done the work. Doesn't matter how I say something either. Oh, it's your tone of voice. It doesn't fucking matter. Whether I say it really nice or if I say it like, it doesn't matter. It's still just facts. Doesn't change. Does it change if I say, the sky is blue? Or the sky is blue? No. The sky is still blue. My tone of voice doesn't matter. Oh, he sounds that way. He has an ego. No. This is sometimes the way we have to talk to people like you because you're that stupid. Weak. Just weak. Me personally, for the people out there that think I'm such a bad guy, I love listening to other things as I am being right now. I love watching someone on my TV or something like that just yelling at me through the TV. I love that energy because it is uplifting, but all the other weak people want to sit back and be like, oh my God, they have such big egos. They don't know what they're talking about. They're just bad people. Oh my God. You're weak. You can't take any of this. You can't. Nothing can save you. Literally nothing. I love when people yell at me through a TV. Because it's fucking real. But then you got the clowns out there that want to use their shaming language. Oh my God, it's your tone of voice. Oh my God, he's yelling. Oh my God, this. Oh my God, that. Oh my God, you're weak. There's nothing no one can do for you. There's nothing anyone can do for you. You're always going to be stuck in your ways. You're always going to be that person. Weak. There is no helping you. There is not. You don't like stuff like this. You don't like the truth. You hate it. These are the weakest people on the face of this planet. If you don't like my channel, you're weak. You're not cut out for anything. You're not even cut out to bake cookies at 450 degrees. You ain't cut out for shit. You should just... I don't even know. I don't know. I could never deal with a person like that on a regular day basis. I would absolutely lose my mind. Nobody from my family, it will ever be that way. Never. It's impossible. It is just impossible. I don't promote weakness in today's world. Neither does any of the other greats. And if you look at the other greats, they're the best family-oriented people, with the most solid families, with the most healthiest families. It's because their minds are healthy, and it goes on and on and on and on and on for generations. And if you come from some destructive family, it is up to you to be strong and have strength to switch things around, to break the generational curse. It is up to you. There is no excuses. And when you're the person that gets better, and you improve, and you make drastic changes in your life, and year by year by year by year, you just keep getting better, you will be hated by a lot of people. You'll be hated by your generational cursed family. You'll be hated by the other people you used to be around in your life. You'll be hated by everybody that could not do what you did. You're different. It's called you're becoming yourself. Your upbringing probably tried to force you to not live up to your potential, because that is what toxic upbringings do to people. But you broke the curse. You did the right things. And when you do that, a lot of those types of people is going to hate you, because you're doing what they never could. You're getting results that they could never get. You're in a place mentally they could never get to. But one day, you will be around other greats, just with great minds. And you won't have to put up with any of the bullshit that you did for your entire life. People's going to act real weird when you make positive changes to your life. There's so many weak people that are borderline strong, not even the strongest human beings alive, but even borderline strong, are just shamed by weakness. I've had the most weakest people in the world try and use shaming language on me, telling me I have an ego. They're the weakest people. I've seen it and heard it so many times in my life when I actually started to try. And it's all shaming language. All shaming language. I know people with real egos, and these people don't get real results. That's the difference. You think you're something, but you're nothing. You think you're something and you are something. That is not an ego. Thinking you're something when you're nothing is an ego, because you think you're better than you actually are. Accept being exactly what you know you are, and being that in itself. And continuing to become that and the best version of yourself. How is that an ego? There are people in the world that is way better than me. Way better. I know where I am. I know who I am. I know where I stand. There's nothing egotistical about it. It's fucking facts. It's reality. My results speak for itself. And your results don't equal who you are. But it's a big part of who you are. Whether anybody wants to admit that or not. It's the truth. And you have such a long way to go. It doesn't define who you are right now. Does not define you. Who I am right now does not define me. I'm going to be way fucking better. Way better. But a lot of the time, people with high self-esteem, people who get real results, work extremely hard. Work 70, 80 hours a week. Their confidence is much higher than someone who doesn't even work. They'll be shamed by those people. Oh, look at this guy. He's success driven. He's egotistical. This and that and that and this. It's all bullshit. You're just weak. But you want to point the finger at us and say there's something wrong with us when we're the ones that are actually getting results. You have an ego because you're getting no results. Those are the people with the egos that have no results. I have results. You don't believe that? You're going to fucking see that. The people close to me, they know what kind of results I get. I don't even have to come out here and say it because I don't even want to. But we will see. Real people get real results. People with egos don't get results. That's the difference here. I even know talented people with egos. They have talent, they have potential, but they're not using it to their advantage. They're not using it properly. You have to be able to do that. People with big egos also hate people with real confidence and real self-esteem that have got real results because they're real fucking people. And they want to call us egotistical, but it's the other way around. They are. They have nothing to show for. They have done nothing good. Never did. Never will. That's their mindset. That is their mindset. Guess what? I used to date a girl when I was 21. And she's a good looking girl. She was pretty. Very pretty. But just because you're pretty does not mean automatically you have high self-esteem. This girl actually had pretty low self-esteem at the time. And one time she said, I have a big ego. And I was young at that time, but I was also getting results. And sometimes when your confidence overrides other people's confidence, because I was in the gym at that time working like an animal, I had results. I was confident, 100% confident in what I was doing. And the fact that I just had high self-esteem when I was in the gym, I wasn't doing nothing overly crazy. I wasn't saying crazy shit or doing anything. I was just being myself. And that in itself was enough for her to come out and say, like, you have a big ego. No, I put in the work. Just because my self-esteem is higher than yours does not mean I have an ego. That's an insecurity on your fucking behalf. And I didn't say that to her, obviously, but that was the truth. Looking back at that situation, that is the truth. 100%. You see, it's the shaming language. Anything to bring you down. Anything. People want to say as if you're on a high horse that it's a bad thing. Stay on your high horse. Be the best version of yourself. Go through life like a hot knife through butter. Be the best you can be. You're not bothering nobody else. You're just looking to do good for yourself. Good for your future family. Good for the people that matter in your specific life. That's what you're doing. And people with low confidence, low self-esteem, low results, they're going to pick at you. For putting in the work, getting results, being confident, doing things like that. They're going to use shaming language against you. And it's just not true. Like, they literally expect us to just stop. Stop. Just be an average, normal, regular person. It's the right thing to do. No, it's not the right thing to do. If you want to do that, go ahead. But it's not the right thing to do. It's not the right thing to fucking do. Idiots. Oh, look, I have an ego now. You see what I'm saying? The irony. It's like, you can say nothing to these people. You can do nothing with these people. They're fucking brain dead. And they can't see it in this light. They would get so pissed hearing what I'm saying right now, because deep to their core, deep down inside, they would know that this is the truth. They just can't work this hard. They're just not this talented at what they do. They're just not as smart. They're not as efficient. There's a lot of things they're not. There's a lot of things you have to be to get real results. A lot of suffering, a lot of sacrificing, a lot of tunnel vision, a lot of doing the right things, going 100 miles an hour towards whatever it is that you want to do. It takes a lot. A lot. I'm tired as hell right now. I'm still going. It doesn't matter how you feel. You get the job done. Yep, I have an ego. She has an ego. Look at her. She has high confidence, high self-esteem. She's got results. She has an ego. Yeah. No. The dumbass over there saying stuff like that, who has no results, is the one with the ego. Ed Milet said it best. Successful entrepreneur. It's not the people with high self-esteem that has the egos. It's the people with low self-esteem that has egos. Not high self-esteem. But people with low self-esteem want to shame people with high self-esteem and just call them egotistical. That's the world we're in. Dummies. They just can't live fluently. They just can't live confidently. How is that our fault? They want to shame us. And we're not even like, they say things like, oh, I'm shaming them now. I'm shaming them. No, I'm actually telling you the truth. I'm not even, if I want to shame you, it'd be much worse. I'm actually telling you the honest to God truth of how this is. And the girl I used to date at 21, she did 1,000 fucking million% have low self-esteem. 1,000,000%. And she had a lot of potential. She could have done way better. But things happen. She took the lower road, accepted lower things, done lower things. Couldn't even stay into the gym. But yeah, I'm the one with the ego, right? You guys are the one with the egos, right? For saying it like it is, for telling the truth. If you ask me, we're the ones that end up good parents. Because we set boundaries, we set things straight. We don't beat around the bush, our daughters don't end up on stripper poles. Our sons don't end up drug addicts. Because we set shit straight. That shit ain't never gonna happen in my household. Because we set shit straight. All those types of people that want to say those things are fucking damaged. They're all damaged and they can't take the truth. They're damaged to the core. And they want to call us egotistical. No, we're actually very awake. We're very aware. We know what's going on. And you're weak as piss. Damaged. And I'm not even trying to make fun of you. I'm just being 100% raw and honest. You literally are. Like, get your head out of the clouds. And do something right. Don't fucking sit there and shame me. Don't sit there and shame anybody else. That's actually putting in effort in life. Who's actually trying. I'm sick of these weak ass people. With their shaming language. You just look stupid. You can't tell the truth. You can't live by the truth. Lies, 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 manipulation, this and that and this. Do whatever the fuck you want. It's not going to stop me. It's not going to stop anybody else who was on their high horse. Be on your high horse. Oh, get off your high horse as if it's a bad thing. It's what people with low self-esteem say. Don't be your best self. Get off your high horse. Oh my God, he's on his high horse. She's on her high horse. Get them off. Of course you want to say that. Because you're losing. We're on our high horse. We're winning. And we're also working harder, paying a massive price, paying a way bigger price than you'll ever pay, suffering more, working harder, not as comfortable as you. That's what it takes. Yep, they have the ego. Oh yeah. No. You're just an idiot. And it will forever be that way. And you'll forever remain that way. With that kind of a mindset. So, if you want to stay that type of a cuck bimbo, whatever you are, stay that way, I guess. I guess. I guess. I guess.